What's the best thing to eat before working out? How important is cardio?
What do you think about eating carnivore for both worlds?
So much better.
I
Dropped
have
100 pounds, put on muscle. Women that lost 50 to 60 pounds, guys that lost over 120 pounds during this lockdown. Somebody asked me the other day, how do I handle the guys with the negativity?
Should they do the dry out if they didn't do the blitz? Somebody that just ate whatever and they want to get on a plan. Can you tell them what
Yeah, I can tell you two things.
Okay.
The blitz is, the dry out is great, and the dry out can spike your metabolism. And so if you've been eating bad and you want to get started, then sure.
That's a great question.
Then sure, jump on the dry out to spike your metabolism,
Okay.
to get it going, and then get over on the 30-day blitz. Now, in a perfect world, I would say reverse it. I would say get on the 30-day blitz and then do an additional week at the end with the dry out.
The way we're doing it.
That's how I would
That's
recommend it, guys. So you could start it. It's going to be a spike of the metabolism, get you at 100% to get you rocking and rolling. And then after that, get on the 30-day blitz. So let's get ready for New Year's doing this together. Yeah.
I also want to know, am I being so annoying today with the questions? I also want to know, for everybody that was on the blitz, okay, how many of you actually did the blitz and how many of you quit? I just want to know. I want to know who quit, because they're not going to tell you. They're not going to come here and say, hey, you know what? They don't got balls like me. I would come here and say, hey, listen, I got cojones. I'd be like, I couldn't do this shit. It's way too hard. Blah, blah, blah.
She
But
put
you
him in Serge's face the other day.
He loved it. But anyway, okay, like I want to know how many of you quit the blitz, because it's hard. It's a lot of time consuming. It is. It's an insane program to do. And we have our crew. We know that our close crew, like Todd and Clark and Whitney, these guys didn't quit. These guys are businessmen. They travel. They own it. They carry their food with them. They ate. They drank in a car. They did whatever they needed to do. How many of you quit? I don't know.
How important is cardio? What's the best thing to eat before working out? So instantly my thought pattern is the person that's asking this has no comprehension about nutrition, no comprehension about training, if that is your question. Disagree?
There could be a different perspective to it.
Go for it.
Maybe they can see it as like, since your heart's a muscle,
Okay.
how important would be including cardio?
You can go on Google and it'll tell you three.
know?
It'll just tell you on
Yeah,
Doctor.
you do 20
what is
minutes
it?
a day.
Med.
Or, yeah.
Med. You can just go over there and reach out. It's 20 minutes, 3 times a
Yeah.
week. It's plenty for heart. Okay, next.
No, I think.
Like-
Give me another.
Yeah,
give me
Serge is
another
looking
look.
for excuses for this person.
No, no, that which I have searched because Serge is barely 19 years old, so he's this demographic. And so for somebody to say how important is cardio,
Yeah, I just
Go
like
again.
to see it from different perspectives. 'Cause
Go
some
ahead.
people don't know how to ask questions, so it's,
Okay.
like, it's good to see all sides of things. So like maybe it could just be like, well, maybe they're missing out if they're not doing any cardio with working out. Maybe they feel like if they're not working out every muscle group.
well, let me
including
give
the
you a
heart.
kind of a tip then. How important is cardio? Cardio for dieting down and getting ripped to the bone, very important. But it's also important to make sure that you're gauging it and doing raising it periodically as your body slows down. So raise it, it starts to slow, raise it even more so you can continue to cut. But at the same time, you're also taking in your calories and then changing those up and lowering those, so you got both ways going, so you get continuously sliced and never stop. So that's how cardio is important during that time. Is cardio important all the time? No, absolutely not. It's actually just going to deteriorate the body and break it down. So you want to stay away from it 9 months out of the year. On top of that, what happens is people start to depend on it. That means your metabolism is not working. That's why the dry out kicks your metabolism into gear, so you don't have to do it.
What do you think about eating carnivore for both worlds, bulking and cutting?
Any input?
Well, it's literally. Well, you can't do both at the same time. It's just.
No, he's saying you to do it as he's bulking, and then later on to do it as he's cutting.
So carnivore is just literally meat.
Yeah.
no carbs.
Mhm.
You're gonna bulk my ass. You ain't gonna bulk nothing if you don't eat carbs.
I
That's
think it's
simple.
great for an obese person or somebody that wants to just stay down. I think it's
Lose weight.
great.
But
I think it's an awesome thing. If you're trying to be a athlete or a competitive
Right.
bodybuilder, no, that's something
Not
completely
gonna work.
different. You need carbohydrates.
You need it
That's,
all.
but
You
that's
need it
also, I mean, you know that. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that you need carbohydrates for the proper amount of energy for workouts and recovery, and it's the number one source for um, body for energy. So we know that. But for somebody that's overweight, I think it's an incredible thing. It's incredible. Go for it. Serge, anything?
No, I'm waiting till after you're done.
Okay, go. I'm done.
I'm gonna rephrase this guy's question.
Okay.
So let's say you hit a plateau on a bulk.
Okay.
Would a dry out help you break a plateau on a bulk?
No,
No.
no, because you're bulking.
Mm-hmm.
A dry out is a slice.
Exactly.
A dry out is a slice,
Jeff
or
didn't
it's
need no
also
plateau.
for a spike of the metabolism for someone that's obese or overweight or
Goodbye.
just sluggish. No. If you're bulking and you're hitting a plateau,
Mhm.
I would say there's more stuff. There's a lot more things going into play on that. Because if you're taking in a surplus, then you're probably not taking in the right nutrients for your body. You know. So, person over here goes, look at my profile. Please help me. So there's there's not givers. There's takers, and there's doers. So this would be a taker, and we're gonna have 90% of you, unfortunately, are takers. You're the ones that ask the same question to 100 different people, expecting a different answer and waiting for the right answer for you. Hey, is sleep important? Nah. Is water important? Nah. Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. Now I'm gonna move it. Or this one going, hey, go look at my profile. I ain't gonna go look at your profile, dude.
Please, Mike.
If anything, I'll probably have these guys block you because it's annoying.
Love me.
The people, that's a taker, and we don't deal with takers. They're going to drain you. What we do is work with people that do sweat equities, people that are willing to put in the effort, that want to get better. Those are the people that we love to work with.
Absolutely.
And that's what's full of the Titan crew, because there's how many people now waiting to get in the Titan crew? 3,000?
3 grand.
3,000 people waiting to get in the Titan crew that we're not going to let in the Titan crew because they didn't do sweat equity.
Oh.
And so basically what we talked about this whole time is about how we take time to look at your photos. That's free. We do that for you guys for free. And we talk to you for free over on the Titan crew. We tell you what to do, how to change it, make sure you do these changes. And we do that a couple times a month. We check even form, your proper squats, bench, and deadlift. That's what we do over there. And then we just give you suggestions on how to get better. And then make sure you check back in with us so we can do it again. And then on top of that, we do the rooms over in the Titan crew where we can do face-to-face and talk about it and make sure that you're better, which is great because of the fact that we have so many people during this quarantine. They got so much better, dropped 100 pounds, put on muscle. Women that lost 50 to 60 pounds, guys that lost over 120 pounds during this lockdown. And we did that with people during the lockdown. Now when gyms open back up, what can we do with them?
Oh boy. Listen, can I say something? I worked out by myself today. I did chest, okay, because I missed my workout yesterday, but I didn't miss it this week. That means I got it in. And I bench pressed on that incline 135 by myself with no spot. And I was nervous doing it by myself, but I did it. And you saw my lunges. And how much stronger? I am so surprised that I get over this month. And why is that?
Trend.
Oh God.
Trend.
No, really, because I feel like, is it because I'm taking more protein in?
More protein.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
I got so much stronger. I'm so impressed.
So you understand, she's taking as much protein a day that I take in. So
Guys,
you're gonna get
It's
stronger.
amazing. Yeah. I feel
And she
strong.
got leaner. She put on 7 pounds, but got leaner. Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Can I ask one
You know who
question?
hasn't put on 7 pounds and got leaner? Serge. What's the best thing to eat before working out? Carbohydrates and protein is the best thing to eat before a workout.
What do you think about loading phase for creatine?
That was an old thing. You don't need to do that anymore.
No.
No.
Okay.
You do not need to load. I'm losing some strength, but getting a lot leaner. Well, then most likely you're on a deficit. So the great thing about you, if you have my Pro Secrets, you're already in the Titan crew and you missed the check-ins today. I would never have done that. So if you're gaining mass or muscularity and you see it, and it's also a body weight thing, that means you're gaining muscle. And if you're gaining muscle, that means you're gaining strength. Now, what might be happening is that you're fatigued because Pro Secrets, I put together a kick-ass workout. So what might be happening is, and this goes back to what I always talk about, is about my percentages. You may need to train at a lesser percentage. You're probably going in the gym and just kicking ass and going at 100, which is fatiguing you. It's still building muscle, but it's still fatiguing you, so you're not as strong, and so you're kind of beating yourself up, which means that this is what's great. If you lower the training percentage down to like 80%, you'll continuously get stronger, and you're already building muscle. That means you're going to even build more muscle. That means you're going to enhance even that much further, and you'll finally do what the pros do, and you see these guys go from 220 to 240 pounds in a year. That will be you. So right now you're already doing good. But here's the one thing I don't understand is, if you got Pro Secrets, why are you not in the Titan crew asking me this question? Why are you not putting up pictures so I can critique what's going on with your body, make sure that the nutrition is right and that you're training at the right percentage? What's great is that we're going to give out information and help you guys out to get better. And what I like is this. You can go over to pretty much my pages and check out any picture and stuff, and then you're going to see the blue chip guys. And you're going to see Hall of Fame fighters, football players, strongmen, bodybuilders, actors. And they're all going to be like, dude, you're kicking ass. You're motivating me. You're pushing me. Thank you for the advice. And so that's the successful person. And that's what they're saying. And then you're going to see the other half, and it's going to be like these guys. And then these guys are going to grab onto this stuff, see this stuff. I rarely ever see it. Whole information, the knowledge that we're going to give, 40 years from me, 20 years from Miss Universe, and the whole journey that we're doing trying to help you, you lose out on. Now, the whole thing here is this. I don't care. I don't know you. And you haven't done anything in this world to get my attention relative to the blue chip people that are succeeding or doing something, or the Titans that are doing something. So just remember, when you're starting to pop off on social media, the best thing about that is it doesn't hurt the ones with the information. It hurts the ones that need the information. So just kind of keep that into place, guys. And on that note, later. Somebody asked me the other day, how do I handle the guys with the negativity? We don't. They're below us. They're not worried. I'm not worried about them. They don't add to my life. And remember this, you guys aren't going to go through life worried about the guys that aren't doing anything in the world. The person that's successful isn't on somebody's social media page crying like a bitch. So remember that. It's the ones that are out there trying to be knowledgeable and trying to learn are doing the right thing. Keep doing it. Keep using social media as a good thing and a good platform to interact with people, learn from them. You got a 45-year-old woman that's a mother.
43.
43-year-old woman that's a mother. Surgeonator that's barely 19. And Jeffrey over here, who has the International Import One modeling agency that he is the founder and president of. She don't know Import One. Do you?
No.
You don't know?
No.
Okay.
Michael,
I'll teach you a little something.
Class soon.
I got to go. I got class soon.